wanted to kind of just do a quick little intro about the video that I have got planned. Actually, I'm going to be uploading 2 videos back to back because I wanted to separate them since they're dealing with different subjects instead of just combine them and make this really long video that's kind of all over the place. So that's what I'm going to do. This video is going to be more like along the lines of my previous uploads, whereas I'm going to be taking you through my week, showing you my keto recipes and things like that. Right now, I am sitting in the car, first of all, drinking some Holy Grail, which if you want to know all about this and what it tastes like, I did upload last week my taste test and review of it. It's amazing. Tastes like iced lemon pound cake, or like the Starbucks lemon cakes. Super yummy. That's kind of like my afternoon pick-me-up. But I also got these in the mail today. They are called Love Good Fats bars. This is the plant-based one, but I also got one of the regular, I guess, whey ones. This is peanut butter and jelly. I just ate one and it's phenomenal. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Great texture, great macros, and yeah, great little snack. The whey one, I got the chocolate mint. Haven't tried that one yet, but maybe I'll include that in a later video when I do. So the video coming up is the week leading up to my 60-hour reboot, which I had explained in a previous video that I was going to be doing a supplemented 60-hour fast where I don't eat anything for 60 hours, which is like 2 days, and then the nights before and after that, which is all done now, and I won't get into that because I don't want to spoil all of the details for that video. But first, I'm going to upload the video of the week leading up to it with some yummy recipes, like I did a Kroger haul and went over all kinds of neat little keto finds I found at Kroger, and the salad that I made with those finds at work that day. Then I made one of my favorites, which is a seared salmon with keto jalapeno poppers. I also made some chicken wings, both barbecue and buffalo wings. I made a shake. I think that might be it. Anyway, enjoy the video, guys. As always, I will link recipes and any information given in the video down below in the description box. And yeah, let's get to it. Good morning, guys. Happy Thursday. So I kind of wanted to check in this morning because I made a quick run to Kroger and found some great little keto things to throw together for lunch, and even caught a couple good sales. So I wanted to share that with you. First of all, I found these really cute little olives to go in 4 little containers. The Kalamata Greek olives are my favorite, but they had like some regular black and green and other kinds too. I figure I'll throw those on my salad. I got some pine nuts, which are awesome. Good source of healthy fats, only 1 carb. They almost have like a creamy texture. They're really good. They're almost like a mix between a nut and a seed. Speaking of seeds, I got some of my favorite raw pumpkin seeds. These are amazing. They have 1 net carb, 15 grams of fat for a 1/4 cup. They add crunch to things. They've got some really good nutrients like zinc in there. They're great. I also got a Pyrex salad container. I know, random, but I'm gonna throw together a salad for lunch today. So I picked one of those up, and I can use it for other things too. And Pyrex, I can heat it up easy if I want to bring hot lunches and stuff like that. I also picked up a couple of these Gatorade Zeros in a couple different flavors. This one is a berry. It's like a pinky color. I had not seen that one before. I also got a Powerade Zero in white cherry. So, you know, just a fun little kind of sweet drink with your electrolytes in it. So that's fun. I picked up a jar of this, obviously not for lunch today, but just for prepping meals throughout the week. This is my favorite Rao's marinara. It's called the Arrabbiata, and it's spicy, and it is so good with like the palmini hearts of palm noodle pasta. I ordered that off Amazon. If you have not tried palmini, order some. It's life-changing. They are super mild, like hearts of palm are a veggie, but they're cut like pasta. They look, taste, you know, everything like actual pasta. I have shared them in an earlier video if you want to see what they look like. I think it's 2 videos back. What else? I have got Ooh, some fun cheese. They always have these fun little cheeses set out, so I tried a new one. This one is called Steakhouse Onion Aged Cheddar. So that looks kind of interesting. I'm kind of a cheese connoisseur. I love trying all kinds of new fun different cheeses. So that's fun. Oh, this too. These were on sale for $1.49. They are pre-cut jicama sticks. And you can eat these raw, and they're almost like an apple, but they're a vegetable. They are slightly sweet, crunchy, juicy. But you can also put these in an air fryer or bake them and make a French fry substitute. So a lot of people love that, the jicama. I also found the Too Good yogurt is where I get it at Kroger. I stocked up on the vanilla, the strawberry, the blueberry, and the mixed berry. This has only 2 grams of sugar and 3 total carbs. By far the most keto-friendly yogurt I've ever found. It tastes really good. It tastes like a lightly sweet Greek yogurt. It's really good. So that's great. I also picked up a couple of these pre-cooked chickens. They were on sale, 2 for $5 at Kroger. The first one is a olive oil and rosemary sliced chicken breast, and they're pre-cooked and ready to either heat and throw in a meal or just throw on a salad. And the other one I got is just the organic. So yeah, just grilled strips of chicken breast. I'm going to throw that on my salad today for some protein. Also for dressing, I found this on sale for $1.49, which is awesome. This is the Lighthouse Chunky Blue Cheese, only has 1 carb. So that's a killer deal, because normally these are, you know, like $5 or something like that. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then we'll go to my produce for my salad. I found some fresh spinach leaves, and I love this when I find like the big spinach leaves, not like all kind of like small in pieces when you buy the containers. So I will wash and rip up a couple of these for the base for my salad today. I also got an avocado. I mean, you know what an avocado looks like, but I grabbed one of those because what's a salad without avocado? Am I right? And I got some of these. I've been obsessed with these mini seedless cucumbers lately. They just have such a good, like, clean flavor. I just like them better than the big ones for whatever reason. I think they taste better. And finally, I got a big red bell pepper. So yeah, I'm just gonna kind of throw some of the veggies in that salad bowl, top it with some chicken, some seeds, some dressing, maybe eat a couple pieces of jicama on the side, and if I really need something else, I can have a yogurt. But yeah, that's gonna be my lunch today. I will show you what it looks like when I'm in the break room later, but I have to head into work now, so I will catch you later. Hey guys, happy Thursday evening. I am gonna cook some dinner and thought that I would take you guys through it because I'm cooking some of my favorites tonight. And we're gonna start off with keto jalapeno bacon wrap poppers. These were actually one of my favorites before I even went keto, so I am so thrilled that they are also keto friendly. They're perfect as a side dish or even like a main course, and you could have salad or something on the side. But tonight I'm gonna have them alongside my seared salmon. But they're also great for like an appetizer. If you're going to a party and you want to bring keto friendly appetizer, these poppers are awesome. So I'll take you through that first. What I love about these bacon wrap poppers is they really could not be easier, but I do have to let you know, please, please, please wear gloves when handling jalapenos. You don't realize how the oil seeps into your skin, and then if you rub your eyes later, even if you washed your hands, yeah, I've heard of some people having to call like the emergency room to walk them through it, or even, you know, they've had to go get help. So definitely don't try to barehandedly work with jalapenos. So you'll see what I've done here is I halved them. I took a spoon, I scooped out all of the white ribs and seeds. That's where the majority of the heat is. So you want to get that scooped out, and it's also going to leave some nice room to stuff it with cream cheese. I've got a few different kinds here. These are about half full, so I'm going to start with these two, and if I run out, I'll use some plain. But I've got garden vegetable and I've got chive and onion. Those are generally my 2 favorite flavors to work with this, but you could use plain or any flavor you like. And then I've just got some regular hardwood smoked Oscar Mayer bacon. Just look for something without sugar added if you're keto. And I will show you what it looks like. Basically, I'm just gonna spoon some of this in this and wrap it with that.
So I'll show you what that looks like. All right, guys, this is what they look like after I prep them. I'm getting ready to stick them in the oven. So what I did was I took a spoonful of cream cheese and just kind of like smeared it in the jalapeno halves. And then what I did is I took a piece of bacon and I cut it in half lengthwise so that I have like long skinny pieces of bacon. I found that that works better for wrapping them and staying put than just using like a whole slice of bacon or even cutting them in half like you know, widthways. So you end up having these like thinner pieces wrapping around and around and around several times, and it stays put and looks nice. So I'm going to pop them in a 375 degree oven, and I'm just going to keep an eye on them, and when I notice that the bacon's cooked, that's when they're done. And some of the cheese will kind of melt out around, and don't freak out, that's fine. When you remove them and put them onto another plate, they'll still look pretty and they'll still have plenty of cheese in the middle. It's just kind of what happens when they bake. I'll show you what they look like when they come out. Guys, I also wanted to show you that I'm just simply searing some skinless salmon fillets. Wow, that's a mouthful. Simply searing skinless fillets. Woo! Anyway, I have got something new. I've got some spray duck fat because it has a high smoke point, super healthy source of fat, which is great for keto. Heated on a high non-stick skillet. And I have seasoned the fillets with this Weber steak and chop seasoning, which is just like a good all-around garlic, salt, pepper, herbs, citrus, all-in-one seasoning. So I've seasoned that on both sides, and I am just going to let this sit. And I have learned that with salmon, when you're cooking it, you see how the bottom is white right there? We're waiting for that to come up about halfway, so we're just going to let it be, not flip it around or mess with it or anything. And when that gets about halfway up, I'm going to flip it and do the same to the other side. So I'll let you see what it looks like when it's done. The poppers are still in the oven. They're not quite ready yet. Everything should come together about the same time. I'll show you when it's done. And I wanted you to see how beautiful that golden brown is from the first side. So I'm just going to let it go a couple more minutes and then it will be done. I'm really loving this duck fat cooking spray. I have not had to reapply it at all. It hasn't like dried up in the pan like a lot of other cooking sprays do. And it's not, you know, burning or anything like that. So definitely highly recommend this Cornhusker Kitchen Gourmet Duck Fat Cooking Oil Spray. I got it from Walmart. Out of the pan, what I like to do when it's still hot is put a little bit of Kerrygold grass-fed butter on the top and just kind of let the heat melt all over it, and it'll be ready to serve in just a minute. I just pulled the jalapeno poppers out of the oven. Most of the bacon looks pretty crisp. Some of it's not as crisp, but when it cools, it will crisp up a lot. So this looks good to me. The cheese is starting to brown and stuff, so they've been there, I don't know, maybe a half an hour or more. So I'm going to let them cool a minute, serve them alongside the salmon. The butter has melted all down into the salmon with a little lemon on the side, and that's it. All right, and that's what it looks like. That's fresh salmon seared with avocado and poppers.
Hey guys, okay, so I'm gonna take you through dinner tonight, and I'm gonna be making a zucchini gratin and some steaks, and I'm gonna start showing you how I'm putting together the zucchini gratin first, and then I'm gonna try pan searing the steaks tonight instead of using my indoor grill. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm starting the zucchini gratin. What I've started with are 2 cups of sliced zucchini and a half cup of thinly sliced onion. I put 1 whole layer in about a 9x9 pan. We're kind of overlapping them for the zucchini, and then do a sprinkling of the onion, a half cup of cheese, some salt and pepper. The recipe I will post in the comments, but it's going to use 1.5 cups total of cheese. So we're just going to keep layering the zucchini, the onions, some salt, pepper, and cheese until I've used all of the zucchini. And I'll check back with you when it's done. The zucchini, onion, cheese, salt, and pepper layered until it was all gone. And then what I did is in a little microwave safe Pyrex cup, I microwaved a half cup of heavy whipping cream, 2 tablespoons of grass-fed Kerrygold butter, regular butter's fine, a half teaspoon of garlic powder, and a 1/4 teaspoon of xanthan gum, which is a popular low-carb keto thickener. I got mine at Kroger in the health food section. It's Bob's Red Mill brand. You can order it on Amazon if you can't find it. I have seen it at Walmart in the baking aisle too. So anyway, what we're going to do is we're going to drizzle this over this, and then we're going to bake it for 45 minutes. I will show you what it looks like when it goes into the oven. I don't want to pour with one hand and film with the other, so yeah. All right, guys, this is what it looks like. I just poured the roux, which is like the butter heavy cream mixture, over the layered zucchini. And now I'm just going to pop it in the oven at 375 for 45 minutes, and then I'll cook my steak while that's cooking, and I'll let you see it when it comes out. Steaks, I am using ribeye. That's just my absolute favorite cut of meat. It's good in, you know, high and healthy fats, great for keto. It has great marbling, so it's super tender. I have seasoned it with, this stuff is amazing, you guys. It is black garlic seasoning. It's just made by McCormick. Got it under my nails too, but from rubbing the steaks down. But it is really cool. It's got that umami flavor thing down. It's got black aged garlic. It's got cocoa powder, soy sauce, citric acid, parsley, a little tomato. It's like the most well-rounded, and it gives the steak such a really good depth of flavor. It's amazing. If you see it, pick it up. It's great. Highly recommend it, especially on steak. So I'm going to rub this down on the other side and just going to sear it in the big pan that I used for the salmon last night with the duck fat in it, since I can get a really high temperature since the duck fat has a high smoke point. And I'm going to sear the steaks on both sides. I'll show you what they look like. Guys, this is the finished product. The steaks are perfect. I seared them for maybe, I don't know, 5 or so minutes on each side, and there's a zucchini casserole. Good afternoon, guys. It is Sunday morning. I start the 60-hour keto reboot tonight before bed, but I still get to eat normally today. For some reason, I was really craving a shake. I don't ever hardly crave them anymore, so I am listening to my body, and I'm making a dang shake. So I'll show you what I'm putting in it. I'm going to use this. I got it from Walmart. It's called Integrated Supplements Whey. It says it's the planet's purest protein. It tastes really good. It has 4 net carbs a serving. It's got really clean ingredients. It's got 20 protein, under 10 calories, and it says here it's even safe for kids, pregnant or breastfeeding women. So yeah, good stuff. And I'm going to use unsweetened vanilla macadamia nut milk as my liquid. And I've only got, I don't know, maybe a third a cup, if that, of some frozen blueberries I'm going to throw in. I'm going to put this whole dang avocado in there because it makes it super smooth and creamy, great source of healthy fats and vitamins. I'm also going to put a couple tablespoons of raw pumpkin seeds. These are great. They have very low net carbs, only 1 net carb, 9 protein, 15 fats, and they've got lots of great things in them like zinc and iron and potassium and all that good stuff. They're very nutrient dense. I'm also going to put a spoon of this. This is my favorite right now. I get it from Walmart. It's Sam's Choice brand, no sugar added creamy almond butter. Tastes great, no sugar added, low net carb. I'm also going to put in, I've got about maybe a cup left in here. I'm going to throw it all in there, of frozen chopped kale. I like using frozen fruits and veggies in my shake instead of ice because it allows it to stay thick and not get watery, and of course add some great nutrients. So I'm going to add all this into my Ninja, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's done. And that is it. It is a super thick keto shake. To me, it's perfectly kind of mildly sweet from the vanilla protein powder and the blueberries, but you can always add a little stevia or monk fruit or swerve, or any other flavoring, cinnamon or vanilla or whatever else you want to add to it, but I like it just as is. I ended up using 1.5 cups of macadamia milk because with 1 cup it was still a little thick, so I added in another 1/2 cup and it was perfect. I did throw in about 4 ice cubes also to make it super cold, and now I'm going to enjoy this super big, it's like 3-cup nutrient dense keto shake. It is now Sunday night and I'm making some wings, so I wanted to show you. For my sauce, I'm going to be using this Moore's Original Buffalo Wing Sauce. I've got it stovetop low heat with a couple pads of butter melted in it. I've also got here some barbecue, and for keto barbecue I love this Jihu's sugar-free barbecue. They make like an original and a hickory, and they're all really good, only 2 carbs a serving. And then I'm just gonna do a simple like crudité raw veggie platter with some ranch and blue cheese with it. I've got some celery, some carrots. They're mainly for my daughter. I probably won't do too many of them since they're a little higher in sugar. Some cucumbers, some bell peppers, radishes, and that'll be it. I have got my wings in the oven right now. I'll show you what they look like when they come out. But basically, I just bake them for 25 minutes on each side on some parchment. I'll show you what they look like when they come out. I just pulled the wings out and I cooked them exactly 25 minutes and then flipped them and did 25 minutes on the other side at 400 degrees. I did not season them or put anything on them, just plain on some parchment so they don't stick. Flip them halfway through and they're perfectly brown and crisp. And then I'm going to toss some in the buffalo and some in the sugar-free barbecue in some Tupperware with lids. And over here I've got my crudité platter with all the veggies I mentioned earlier, some little sauce cups, and I've got some, I like this Marzetti ranch, but then other people in my family like Hidden Valley ranch better, so I've got both. I also picked up this Lighthouse chunky blue cheese on sale for $1.99 at Kroger. I think I mentioned that earlier in the week after my Kroger haul, but it's good stuff. Anyway, I'm going to toss these wings and plate it up, and I'll show you what it looks like. Alright guys, this is what the finished product looks like. There's the barbecue and the hot and some crudités and ranch and blue cheese. And now I'm going to eat.